Okay, so we are off with a 55-point up moves, so not bad at all. That's how the Nifty's opened up. The mid-cap index is also up about 0.3%. Tata Motors right away. Tata Motors is up 2.5%. Pull up the DVR. That's the one that has been really surging, 15 to 16% up on Tata Motors DVR. And Tata Motors itself reacting to what were an excellent set of numbers that came in yesterday. L&T, the market's looking at obviously the very smart revenue and order book growth the company has put forth, so about 3% up on that stock. Bajaj Auto, Infosys, Power Grid. A lot of stocks on the upside of the screen as we start things off. SBI tripping in with a small gain as well. Asian Paints is still suffering losses despite yesterday's 4% fall, still down about 4%. ICICI Bank is a little subdued, and some of the steel stocks after yesterday's stupendous rally, some of the steel and even non-steel names like Hindalco, they are off to a quieter start. But otherwise, looking good. 50 points higher on the Nifty for now.
Well, that's right, should be. But, the stock that's in focus is Canfin Homes. It was down closer on 4% yesterday. We had the management that's saying, told us that fraud that's committed, it's a branch-specific issue. But for the time being, the street doesn't like it. Maybe the quantum is small. But it's happened yet again, so that's why that stock's down closer on 5.5%. Jubilant Foodworks as well. Yesterday it ended higher. Today it's pulled back closer on 2.5% of those gains. On the flip side, you have KPIT Technologies will be joined by the management in the next 20 minutes or so. That stock's opened up with a gain of closer around 2%. Dixon was more or less flattish, I think, to kickstart a trade. And Amber was the other one that would be reacting to numbers. Dixon, the stock has had a good run from last quarter to this one. So that's why that's more or less flattish. But Amber as well, they've uploaded further details with regard to their presentation. And Amber Enterprises is down close to around 2.5%. I think some part of the street expected numbers a little bit higher than what they delivered. Prashant.
Okay, well, lots of stuff opening up, and this is interesting as always. So let's just take a quick look at a few other names. L&T is up 3%. It's coming up with large volumes. I mean, actually, there's Tata Motors, the shares, DVR, and then L&T in that order in terms of volumes traded. Adani Green is up about 3.33%. Piramal Enterprises, that buyback announcement, the board will consider a buyback 3% higher on that one, 1,034. Stock's been an underperformer. Jyoti Laboratories was up 20% yesterday. It was the big mover, earnings mover of yesterday. It's up another 4% and moving up 303 on Jyoti Laboratories. CET moved sharply higher. We've got the management joining us. It was a big gainer yesterday. It's up 3% this morning. UTI AMC, I think we mentioned that, 4.25% in the green. Stocks at about, 845. JK Tyre is another one. So tire names, and we've seen this once or twice in the past as well. They move as a pack. I think it was the last quarter numbers. It was MRF. The numbers were super solid. EBITDA growth of some 30%, I remember. And then that triggered a rally in tire stocks for the next couple of days. We've got Gensol Engineering, which is up about 3.5%. And then some smaller names, so volumes not very much really there. Canfin is down a full 6.25%, 796. The markets don't like it. Adani Transmission is down 1.5%. We've got Suzlon, which is down 5%. I think Suzlon was locked in lower circuit yesterday as well. It's down another 5%. Earnings came out. We've got what else? Jubilant Food, which is down about 2.34%. Again, earnings there, mixed kind of view on Jubilant Foodworks. And SRF, numbers were disappointing. Guidance was poor. And there was a conference call yesterday. Again, not very much by way of clarity. The stock, in a way, was perplexing because it sold off and then pulled back very sharply. It actually ended higher. And today, it's starting a 1.5% lower. So keep an eye out on that one as well. ACC, NHPC, Scient are some of the other names which are slightly lower in trade. We've got a 40-point move on the Nifty. We're at 19,718. Mihir